my channel Feel Good Within. This is Priyanka Nagpal over here, and this video is all about how to find out your true passion. So I see a lot of people ask question that what their true passion is and they don't know about it and they're confused about it, and that's why I thought of making this video because I see a lot of people ask a lot of questions that they don't know what their true passion is or how to find out what their true passion is. So what I can say is that try everything, whatever you want to be, try everything, alright? So whatever you want to be in your life or you love doing, go ahead and do that. You have to go ahead and take risk. You have to go ahead and experiment. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, go ahead and start a business, and whether you will like it or you won't like it, you will come to know about it, and rest you will skills you will go ahead and learn with time, but you have to go ahead and take a risk. Then only you will know whether you are made for it or whether you are not made for it. So reading a book or asking people about it, it's not going to provide you with the solution. Or suppose you want to be an actor or a model, you have to go ahead and try that thing. So if you want to be an actor, join theater or start your YouTube channel. So that's what you can do, alright? So you have to go ahead and do that thing, because till the time you won't go ahead and do that thing, you won't know that are you good at it or are you not good at it. Are you going to enjoy that thing or are you not going to enjoy that thing? Because sometimes you think that you will enjoy that thing, but when you do it, you don't enjoy it. So that could be the reason. Yeah, so if you want to find out what your true passion is, you have to go ahead and take a risk. You have to try everything, whatever you want to try in your life. So if I give you, my example, I started working when I was 17. So I worked in sales for almost 2 years, and I was very, very good in sales. And after 2 years, I got promoted. And when I got promoted, I was off calls. And then I was a kind of a trainer, and I was giving training to people. I was in India, but I was giving training for US Center to improve their sales. But then but that was not something which was making me happy actually, because I was not on calls, I was missing on incentives, and I was missing on money, and most important, I felt that I truly love talking to people, and I was not communicating with people actually. So at that point I realized that I'm not made for this thing. Also I realized one other thing, that in the corporate world not many girls are CEOs or vice president or director. So yeah, so that point I decided that I'm not going to do this thing for a longer time. And at that time I thought of being a radio jockey, and after that I quit my job and I did radio jockey course for next 3 months, and I was doing the job for 2 months. I was doing the job, I was going to my classes for radio jockey, and then I was coming back for job as well. So that time I had a graveyard shift in the night, 12 or 1 o'clock, and I was going to my radio classes in the morning. And so what I can say, and at that time I was doing my graduation as well, and I was studying business studies actually. So I was doing all the 3 things at one time. And so after I finished my radio jockey, I gave audition for 6 months. I did not get job as a radio jockey nowhere, because people said I won't connect with Indian audience. And I have an English accent, though I don't think so. I'm an Indian. I brought up in India, and yes, I was told I have an English accent and I won't be able to connect with Indian audience. So see, that time I worked there, so I gave auditions and everything, right? And then I could not get selected. So then I had no option, because I needed money as well. So I joined back sales as usual. And then for so many years I was doing sales as well, and I was working as in sales as well, and I was giving auditions as well wherever I could, and I was searching for a job as a radio jockey as well, but I could not find a job as a radio jockey. So then at one time, like, I worked almost for 10 to 11 years in sales. Then what happened, I decided one day that I'm not going to work anymore in sales. If I'm not going to be radio jockey, then maybe I'll start my own company. And then 2 years back, I started my own clothing line, and that was for designer suits, for Indian suits. And when I started that brand, like, I was happy I'm starting a company, and that was my dream to start a company. And it was doing okay as well, but after 6 months or 7 months, after 1 year, I realized that's not what I wanted to do actually, because still I was not happy in that. Because even when I was working in sales, I was able to communicate with people, and I was happy actually. It's not that I never loved selling, I still do love selling. And so, like, I was working in the back end, and that was the time I was at home and was not dressing up, and that's one of the reason I started this YouTube channel, because I was not dressing up at home. So I realized that I'm not happy, like, in the back end, living in the back end. Also, I realized I totally suck at fashion, because my fashion brand was for basically Indian designer suits, and most of the girls these days don't like to wear suits. So at that was the time I was following a lot of fashion bloggers to understand fashion these days. And that was the time I realized that maybe I'm not like made for fashion industry, or I should pause this, and I should focus on creating my personal brand first. And that was the reason, that was also one of the reason I started this YouTube channel. So yeah, because what I realized, like, I like talking more. When I talk, then I feel good. Also, in last 2 years, I gone through so many spiritual experiences as well, which I have shared on my channel. And when I started my YouTube channel, you guys said that my videos inspire you and you feel inspired. So then I thought, okay, maybe I inspire people, so I can be a great motivational speaker. And then in my spiritual awakening, I realized that like, from childhood, I remember, like, from childhood, a lot of people come to me with their personal issues and with their problems, and they used to tell me, a lot of personal stuff, which I don't think so anybody would like to share with anyone else. So I used to think, why people are sharing their personal stuff with me. So in my spiritual awakening, I realized that I'm a light worker, and that's why people trusted me and they shared their stories with me, and whatever advice I gave them, that has been really beneficial for them. So that's my spiritual gift. So I realized, like, my life purpose is to be a life coach. So though it took very long time, and I really don't know, like, as a life coach how successful I would be, but yeah, I truly enjoy what I'm doing, and I'm truly happy, and that's what my purpose of life is, and let's see where it takes me. But what I can say is that you have to go ahead and keep reinventing yourselves, keep learning new things, keep trying new things, and you will come to know about it. Because sometimes you think that you might like that thing, or you want to be like that person, but sometimes when you initially do that thing, then sometimes you don't enjoy, or sometimes you enjoy and sometimes you don't enjoy. And doing a business is actually, it takes a lot of risk, courage, and it takes a lot of money as well, right? So I see, a lot of people straight away, start going for investor. See, investor won't be able to do anything if you don't know the ABC of your business. You need to understand your business first. You need to be very, very good at your business first, and then only, I think, once you are like very good at your business in sales, then only I think you should go ahead and look for investor. That's my personal opinion. Rest, you guys can also share your opinion, like, you know, you guys can also share your opinion. I'm just sharing my part of view. Rest, I think, you know, meditation really helped me a lot, so it can help you guys a lot in finding out your passion or your purpose. And also, like, the book which truly helped me out is Your One Word by Ivan. So that book is also really very good. It's for like a self-awareness, so you will be able to rediscover yourself. So one book I can recommend is read Your One Word, because that really helped me a lot in my journey. So I can recommend that book to you as well if you're not read it yet. So yes, I hope you truly loved my video. In case you like it, go ahead and click on like button. Also don't forget to click on subscribe and share my video with your friends and family member. Have a blessed day ahead, everyone. Love you all. Take care. Bye bye.